YouTube should be working now. Okay, perfect. So, again, welcome to another live stream on YouTube and on TikTok. Today we're going to uh, talk about live and market price action, 9:30 opening. Yeah, we'll see. We'll do a brief high time frame analysis and then go back into lower time frames and see what presents itself today. It's CPI tomorrow and PPI the day after tomorrow. So as you can see, we have a lot of high resistance price action so far. So not the best conditions to trade in, but we'll see what we get. And yeah, I would say let's dive into the charts. So as you can see, that's obviously the 1 minute chart. Let's go back to the daily chart. And like I said yesterday, and also beforehand on this week's opening, in my Discord channel, I said we are looking for lower prices now. But before we see lower prices trading up into these fair value gaps in here, which is a weekly fair value gap, we are likely to see a retracement where is going to be the retracement is going to go back to this volume imbalance and this wick. Okay, so monitor these two levels: daily volume imbalance, which is a previous new week opening gap, and that's a discount wick. So extend it into the future, and I think price is already no, okay, it didn't hit it yet, but I guess we trade up into this wick, which should act as a premium array. Like yesterday, traded up into volume imbalance, use it as a premium array, but look where the body's close. Okay, so we want to see price form a swing high in here. Probably, like I said yesterday, probably we probably see the week's high of this week. Tomorrow, I think CPI is a good. Yeah, that's kind of the weekly profile during CPI. Oftentimes, Wednesday is going to form the high of the week. Okay, so I want to see a week high, swing high form in here inside of this fair value gap. Okay, stay in the low portion and the lower half of this fair value gap. Okay, that would mean further heaviness, and we could likely see price taking out this low, obviously this low, and these relatively equal lows in general, trading maybe even back down into these fair value gaps. And yeah, we'll see how we're going to use these fair value gaps in the future. Yeah, no like real significant liquidity pool in here, but for further high time frame analysis, check out yesterday's live stream streamed on YouTube, so definitely check it out. Also, if you are interested in more in-depth analysis, check out my Discord channel. It's completely for free in the biography, link in the description and in the bio. So definitely check out Discord. No upsells, no nothing to sell, no mentorship, nothing. Just free commentary, free analysis. So I just want to build a community with ambitious traders. So definitely check it out. Let's go back and look at the 50-minute chart. So we already taken out Monday high in here. Okay, so we have lots of sell side liquidity here. Looks more obvious on the 5 and 1 minute chart. Relatively equal lows in here, relatively equal lows in here. Since high time frame bias is bearish, nevertheless intraday order flow is still bullish, so we are respecting this company race and retracing higher. So you rather want to pick, you don't want to pick the bottom at the top in a intraday bullish market. Okay, so I would rather go for longs today, even though my bias is definitely bearish. I would rather want to see maybe a sell side liquidity pool raid and then go long. That would be a trade that I would be risking more. You could also see something like leave these lows intact, move a little higher, maybe, yeah, okay, in 1 minute we are going to open, so maybe trade in some kind of premium array like these wicks levels, and then look for a market structure shift lower to these relatively equal lows and midnight opening. 5 minute chart, it becomes way more obvious. Okay, relatively equal lows, so that's a huge draw on the downside. So yeah, but price kind of choppy today, so I wouldn't be expecting too much. Like I said, tomorrow high impact news driver, CPI and PPI, so the most volume and the most um, yeah, exciting trades are going to form tomorrow. So don't be excited today, don't fear of missing out, and don't force a trade, definitely not in high resistance liquidity run conditions. Okay, so drop down into the 1 minute chart, and yeah, it looks nasty. I don't know, it looks horrible. This price action is nothing I want to be trading in. 9:30 opening, so we have a huge opening range gap higher. Now it's showing electronic trading hours. If you switch to regular trading hours chart, if you trade futures, you have that option. You will see yesterday's 4:14 p.m. price close is around here, and today's 9:30 opening price is around here. So we have a huge gap higher. Midpoint is probably around, yeah, this sell side liquidity pool. So yeah, that's definitely not out of the realm of, yeah, realistic. I don't know. Thing is, we have definitely no high impact or medium impact news driver at all today. So I would rather see a sell side rate in here. And if price wants to shift lower today, then yeah, most likely it will go and take off these lows. But I guess we don't shift lower today. I think we're going to make the high of the week tomorrow, and then see a huge significant shift lower in price action, and then we're going to see low prices. But yeah, like I said, no high or medium impact news drivers today, so that's not too, I mean, it could happen, price could take out this London low, but on these types of days it's rather staying in a range bound environment where just, banks back and forth, and we don't see significant sustained price runs. Okay, so rather expect this low to be taken here, these relatively equal lows, and then also go for yeah, maybe this low. I don't know, we'll see, we will see. What's up, TikTok? I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Like the stream, that would definitely help me and the algo to push the live stream. If you enjoy the live stream, be so kind, definitely appreciate that. So yeah, let's see what the market's going to provide us today. Like I said, definitely high probability trades will form tomorrow after CPI. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can catch a nice little scalp. We will see. Okay, seems like we take our SAS at first like I hope we would. And like I told you guys beforehand, I rather want to see SAS taken and then maybe look for a long. And also keep in mind midnight opening, always a key level. Always important. Trade down into previous weeks. Oh no, the week before previous week's new week opening gap. The daily volume imbalance that I show you guys. That's the new week opening gap, I think 2 weeks ago. So yeah. Give me a second. Bro, my sister just called me. Okay, so like I said, SAS site taken. Now we want to go and explore higher prices. Pre-market highs, relatively equal highs, so they look kind of juicy to me. Also, daily wick low. Okay, so check out these levels. And kind of funny that the market does what I'm predicting it to do. Yeah, whatever. What's up, TikTok? Pilot Robin, how are you guys? Um, what's up, Abby Media? Okay, so looks like pre-market highs are the next target. Okay. Well, what is ES doing? Let me check. Yes, bro. What are you up to? Yeah, you're just going higher. Okay. You do you, bro. What is Dow doing? Let's check Dow for a second. Yeah, bro, not Dow. NYM. Okay. Dow also moving higher. So seems like bro, why give me a second. Bro, I don't know why everybody's calling me in the middle of my live stream. Always same thing. Okay, so Dow moving high. S&P also moving higher. That's the wrong chart. Nasdaq, what are you doing, bro? Come on. First percent fair value gap. Let's see how price. If price wants to go higher, it should definitely be respecting that fair value gap right there. Oh, my bad. Like this. But yeah, nothing I would be taking or trusting because I don't know. Look at this high resistance price action, bro. I don't want to trade in this kind of environment, and neither should you. So avoid this kind of price action. So far, we respected that auto block, but I mean, look at today's day. Okay, we just had like back and forth, banging around, like sharing the same range for I don't know, like since basically 2 a.m. open. So ugly price action. Next target for me though, pre-market highs. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Let's see how price is using this fair value gap. I think yesterday was kind of similar. Yeah, we just also we were looking for higher prices. I told you we have relatively equal lows in here and sell side in here. But like I said yesterday, um, we want to see higher prices, a retracement back into previous week's range, and then look for yeah, kind of a reversal in yeah on Wednesday. So we just banged back and forth in here, then took out sell side, ugly price action again, and then we finally saw this move higher, trading up into the daily wick that I told you about. And now, yeah, I mean, yeah, Mohawks outside of this fair value gap prices respecting lower quadrant, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Like I said, today is a no news Tuesday. Yesterday was no news Monday. Okay, so the days before CPI, they are just normally like this, like range bound, no real sustained price run either way. And yeah, look at the precision. Okay, so that's not what we want to see. I mean, yeah, it's still likely going to deliver these pre-market highs. But I mean, look, it traded all the way down into the low and even further and closed below this first percent fair value gaps midpoint. Okay, that's nothing you would see typically uh, in a New York session after CPI. Okay, sell side taken, buy side run, bro. I think I gotta create some shorts. I don't know. I should record the live stream and then I don't know, create some shorts where I just summarize my predictions because, bro, like I said, everything happens to the T. Like I said, take our sell side first, then look for buy side. And what happens? Some people are going like, why didn't you take that trade? Bro, like I said, risk is too high. I don't know. I don't want to take a long in here when I know, yeah, price likely to have more drawdown than normally, and we are more, or rather, we rather stay in this type of price type action like conditions and this kind of choppy environment than after tomorrow. Okay, it's not about forcing trade. It's not about taking a trade every day, bro. It's about taking one or two trades a week, two or one trade, bang a trade once a week, or maybe even twice a week, bro. You go all the week with, I don't know, like 2 to 4% profit. Why do you want to trade every day and then maybe be even at zero, or maybe even drawdown because you traded too much? Maybe then you lost one, over leveraged, and lost again. So you definitely want to keep your trade volume low. Maybe one to two, maybe maximum three trades a week. You, I don't know. You don't usually you don't have one high probability trade a day. Sometimes you gotta wait 2 3 days until you take a trade. So discipline and patience is the most important thing in trading, and waiting for the best environment, waiting for best market conditions, and yeah, that's the way to go. So moving higher. What's up, TikTok? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Robin? Oh, we have Robin from Germany. Was geht, Bruder? Okay, okay, okay. Where does price want to go to? That's the question. Like I said, we have these wick daily wick levels above. See what price going to use these ones, and yeah, no new day or new week opening, gap above essentially. So I guess we'll see if price going to use the wick levels. Bro, it's kind of insane how I predict price action, bro. That's really insane. Wednesday, Tuesday, and Friday. I expect Friday and Thursday to be real juicy in terms of like beautiful price runs, and hopefully some nice trades that we are going to catch during the live stream. Or yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know how am I able to maybe we can maybe I stream all week every day. We'll see. If not, I'm definitely recording my trade and posting it on X, YouTube, and TikTok. So smash a like button, bike, Like button, yeah. Smash the like, bro. Smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel, TikTok, YouTube, and X. Everybody, everybody. Every link in the biography. So check out Wake lower quadrant, daily wick lower quadrant. It's the wick from Thursday, 28th May, 28th. Discount week, lower quadrant, daily chart, okay? See how price reacting to this level. Robin, how are you, mate? Would you like to introduce yourself? How long have you been trading for? Are you trading ICT? That would be interesting. That would be interesting to know. God damn! Oh, hell no! That's insane, is it? Actually, it's pretty insane. Is it? Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Fucking told you so. I told you what the market's going to do, and it's doing whatever I'm saying. Beautifully took down, took out sell side liquidity, relatively equal lows, and then, like I said, market structure shift took out pre-market highs afterwards. Like I said again beforehand. And then I told you guys, not then, I told you beforehand in the first 5 minutes of this live stream, I told you be aware of the daily wick levels and look where price traded up into. Isn't that just beautiful? Ah, I love it. I fucking love it. I think you gotta be crazy about charts and trading, and you need to love this, like analyzing the chart and this stuff, bro. It's just I'm just I just fucking love it. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but trading is it. I think if you've traded once in your life and you tasted like the skill of trading, like how it feels to take a win, making money in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and if you realize what the future is able to provide you with, if you stay consistent and disciplined, like, bro, this is insane. This is really insane. So price retracing back lower. Where is it likely to retrace to? We see about that. Let me check. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So we have this beautiful wick, beautiful Fair Valley gap right here. We have these relatively equal highs in here. So what is retail going to think? These smart ass support and resistance type traders, they go like, oh yeah, that's resistance turn into support. I mean, if you combine these highs with this fair value gap, I mean, then I guess maybe that's a way to put it. But it's a fair value gap and not support, fresh support zone turned into resistance. So, yeah. For a sustained price run higher, to be honest, I don't want to see price trade down into this fair value gap. Since tomorrow CPI and we are not likely to see sustained price runs, it's probably going to retrace back into the range. What range? This price run higher. There it is, fair value gap. Now we want to see how prices using that fair value gap. Does it have a volume imbalance? I guess it has. It does. Okay. So I want to see how price using this one. I don't know. Inversion fair value gap or bullish fair value gap. All we want to see, do we want to see low prices? I mean, we have created relatively equal lows in here. Come on, boy. Relatively equal lows in here, so for me personally, my target already has been hit. So we took out pre-market lows, then pre-market highs, use this quadrant level, and you should be done. You should be done for today. If you were able to profit off of this run, well done. Turn off your charts, go about your day, and don't try to get another profit, another win. Why? You already took something out of the market. You went home with some flesh, with some meat, you know. You don't want to give it back. So if you profit, if you had a winner, go to the gym, spend some time with your girlfriend. I don't know, do something else outside of the market. So there you go. Trade it below this fair value gap. See how price is using it once and twice, respecting the midpoint. So you're using it as an inversion fair value gap so far. Seems like we want to come all the way back down, take out initial SASA liquidity here, liquidity in here. And bro, I definitely got to clip these live streams. Maybe we get some more live stream viewers like that. So, 1% fair value gap, bro. Why is it not extending to the right? Using 1% fair value gap, want to see it drop below midpoint. That would be indicating heaviness, meaning we are more likely to get down below these lows in here. Okay. Bro, Robin, don't be so shy. Give me something to interact, bro. How are you doing? What are you trading? How long have you been trading for? What have you been looking for today? What is your strategy? Are you trading support and resistance? Or ICT? Or I don't know, whatever. Pivot points. Yeah, man. You can also DM me on Discord if you want, if you have any questions, like regarding the market or psychology or whatever. Maybe to my person. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of too bright, is it? Is that better? I don't know. Nah. Okay, what's happening? We are in between these fair value gaps. That's that's indicating heaviness. Why? Price was trying to go higher and did not even touch this fair value gap, okay? So that's indicating weakness. As you can see, beautiful reaction to the downside. Now we want to see price take out these relatively equal lows. Dang. And what did I told you? What did I tell you guys in the beginning? Watch midnight opening. And all these advanced ICT traders, you know what I'm talking about. You know what just happened. I love it. I just fucking love it. I love it. Okay, so price is following the script as always. Took your sell side, then buy side, reverse. Look, bro, I don't know. This is insane. Look at the bodies respecting that level to the T, to the tick. Then reverse from there. Took out everybody who's been long. And now, what's price going to do? I guess now it's revealing the real move and go higher. Go higher. What's the next objective, bro? I don't know. Be content with what already like happened, okay? But gun to my head, taking out a sell side first, then rallied higher. What's everybody doing? Buying the breakout, breakouts. It's strength. Chase strength. Go higher. Buy. Damn. Price crash lower. Took out everybody who is long. Everybody who's been long, put the stop loss below this or this low, okay? So everybody was long and did not take profits, got stopped out. So what is price doing? If it wants to go higher, then it does right now. Because yeah, we scared off everybody who's long, so less people are inclined to go back and take another long. So yeah, man, where can price go to? I don't know, maybe that's difficult. I'm content with how price with what price did so far. So I don't have any objectives right now, to be honest. Can do whatever it wants to do now. It's all already W for today. You know, trying to improve your predicting skill set, your trading skill set, your ability to read price action, and yeah, I mean, I think I did pretty well today. Nice risk management. Didn't take a trade. And yeah, my model also didn't reveal itself today. So yeah, nothing to fear to miss out. So runs lower again. Look at this wick. See how price is using this wick. See how price is also using this old liquidity pool right here. See the reaction off of it. So that's interesting. Something to study for you guys. First presented a fair value gap. Still, everybody who's been long got stopped out. So if price wants to go lower now, not interested. Yeah, we have these relatively equal lows. Maybe they go. Maybe price wants to go down and grab this one. But like I said, today is not a high or medium impact news driver, so this is less likely that price wants to go back below this line of low. So what is it likely to do? Hmm. I mean, it delivered buy side and sell side, so it could be chopping now in a range, sharing the range of previous candlesticks range. We could also see, and this is if I want to see like a more pronounced significant price run, it's rather to the upside. Why? Like I said, we took out everybody who's been long. Okay, so if price wants to go somewhere, I would rather see price want to go higher now than lower. Like I said, high time frame buys is bearish. I know, I told you that. We did a quick analysis in the beginning of the stream, but not today. We are going to wait for tomorrow and Thursday and Friday to see sustained price runs lower to the downside. Okay, taking out previous week's low. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see. See how we delivered buy and sell side, and then price is kind of doing nothing right now. Okay, so I think it wants to engineer more sentiment. What do I mean by that? So it wants to trick retail traders into the wrong side of the marketplace. Okay, and what is retail thinking? Okay, they got stopped out on their longs. So since we had a pretty beautiful price run lower, I think what we want to do now is trick retail into shorting, and I think retail now is wanting to see this relatively equal lows, which is, yeah, I would say maybe in their eyes some kind of, support zone. They want to see it broke lower, turn into resistance. So it would be beautiful if we close below this relatively equal low, close below their support zone, then turn into resistance. That's what they're thinking, okay? And then we want to go higher. See these highs in here? That would be a place to put their stop losses too. So a body closure below in here and then higher, that would be now. If this is also happening today, I guess I know what I'm doing then. But basically, retail is always kind of following the trend, or yeah, they kind of chase price. So they think they would view close below this support zone as like support turn into resistance type breakout, like weakness lower, and that's exactly where price is doing the opposite. Okay, so take off this level, rate that wick, They want to see like a bear flag. A bear flag. What is a bear flag? Low, lower, high, like a flag, you know. Retracement, and then lower flag. Something like this exactly. And then they want to chase price lower. And I guess we could see another run below this low into midnight. And that would actually provide us with a beautiful trade. Or I'm wrong and when we go to these sell side liquidity pools. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. It gets heavy. Price trading into midnight. Like I told you in the beginning, be aware of midnight. Price is trading right now around midnight. And London low. There you go. Okay, London low taken. Let's see. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, now what happened in it? We took out London low. Okay, I told you guys we are less likely to take out London low. Why? Because it's a no news Tuesday. Okay, price tends to stay in a range bound environment the day before CPI. Okay, that's what price is usually going to do. And yeah, it took our sell side obviously now. So um, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you cannot get it all right. Like I said, I'm content with this move. So but isn't that interesting? The most pronounced move was to the downside. Why? Because high time frame bias is bearish, okay? So to be honest, I didn't expect that kind of a big run today. I mean, it could happen today, but you know, I'm rather waiting for tomorrow post CPI. That's where you definitely going to see beautiful price runs. So I was waiting for that. I mean, that's actually beautiful. We have buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Then we have a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So we have a balanced price range. Price traded up into balanced price range. Midpoint respected. Look where the body closes. So damn. Okay. That's a heavy price run lower. Come on, man. hope we are going to see that kind of price action tomorrow. But yeah. That's actually, I don't know, for you guys who've been trading for more than, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 years, and you have some kind of experience, you will know that after CPI, it's going to be a beautiful day, and before the day before CPI on a no news kind of day, that's typically not something you would be expecting. But that's also the beauty of ICT concepts, you know. I read this market correctly, this part of the market until this point. I pretty much nailed the market. And you know, I was able to predict correctly. I didn't take a trade, but you know, I was looking for this and it actually panned out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so I potentially would have been able to profit off of this run, okay, and somebody else who learned ICT concepts and maybe read the market wrong, you know, and was waiting for these shorts. That's that's fine as well, you know, and that's I don't know. Like I said, that's the beauty of ICT concepts. You know, everybody can do like kind of their own thing with trading, and you know, kind of put their personality into these concepts and develop something that suits their personality, you know? So beautiful. That's actually insane. Like, bro, what this? Um. Okay. Market profile. Weekly profile. ICT concepts. Usually, the low or high of the week is during Tuesday or Wednesday. Like I said yesterday, we can pretty much also potentially expect the high of day on Tuesday before CPI. I said, it could happen. I'm rather waiting for Wednesday. Then I'm definitely on the right side, okay? I mean, if we have the high of the day and maybe potentially also the high of the week here, that would mean probably on Wednesday we are going to accelerate lower, and then I'm definitely in alignment with the higher time frame, which is bearish, and with the intraday auto flow, which is then also bearish. So, and that's where you want to bet heavy, or maybe not bet. That's kind of the wrong word, but that's where you want to risk heavy, you know, and like not obviously not over leveraging, but you know, maybe don't do half your risk, do your full risk. In my case, if I'm trading against my bias, I'm risking 0.5%. And if I have a pretty nice trade, everything is in alignment, I will risk the entire 1% of my account. Okay? And that would be a kind of 1% type risk trade for me. And the daily kind of looks beautiful, okay? Look on a daily. We pretty much use everything I told you to monitor. Volume imbalance extended to the right, daily wick levels extended to the right, okay? Fab Valley gap extended to the right. Yeah. So favorable would definitely be an institution order flow entry drill. If everything stays that way, okay? If that's the high of the day and tomorrow maybe we try to trade up higher into this wick, but we don't take out this wick and stay inside of the wick and then maybe trade lower, that's institutional order flow entry drill on a daily, forming a high, higher high, and then potentially maybe tomorrow a lower high. That would definitely be perfect to expect lower prices and heaviness to the downside. That's pretty much that would be the best scenario for shorts. Obviously, we could also see something like, yeah, maybe that's a high of day, maybe not. Maybe we trade back again up into this fair value gap tomorrow and then form the low at a high of the week and then trade lower. Okay, so a lot of if then statements and pro. What, the price one is insane. Like damn. I mean, we could agree that that's not a normal price run. Okay, so that's definitely not a no news Tuesday type price run, bro. This is that's 500 points. 500 points. Bro, are you mad? To see a high, to see a move like this on a no news Tuesday is kinda insane, is it? Yeah. I mean, if you caught that trade, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Mm, okay. Quick analysis of today's opening range, or like the first hour of trading of today. Okay, yeah, predicted the first 30 minutes correctly. And then, I kind of expect the price to still stay kind of range bound today and then really, accelerate tomorrow after high impact news driver. So, I mean, it's I could see that happen, but I kind of bet that tomorrow was the day that we are going to see this expire and transpose, and obviously it did today. So high time frame was bearish. Actually, what I learned in these 2 years that I'm trading, I've learned that you don't want to pick the high of a bullish, yeah, of a bullish market. Obviously, price is bearish on the lower time frame and on the higher time frame on the daily chart. We definitely are bearish on the higher time frames. Okay, so your big trades, wait for price to be in line, wait for intraday order flow to be in alignment with high time frame order flow. Okay, so but since intraday order flow is obviously bullish, or was obviously bullish, you don't want to be the one who's trying to pick that high, you know? That's the reason why I wanted to be in alignment with the intraday order flow, even though high time frame is bearish, okay? Because I didn't want to be the one who's picking that high, okay? So because 9 out of 10 times, yeah, like more than even 90%, you are going to be the guy who's trying to do so, and then you get subbed out, okay? So you actually being the one who's trying to pick that high and then trade and ride the trade lower and lower and lower, maybe even to London low, or even, I don't know, maybe even below this low. Okay, this is kind of unrealistic. Maybe 5 years in, 5 years experience of trading, okay, you might do that. Okay, I agree with you guys. Okay, but being in the first stage, like in the beginning stage of your trading, maybe in the first 1 to 2, 3 years, I mean, you can get lucky once, maybe twice, maybe here and there, but to consistently pick these trades, that's not going to be realistic in the first 1 to 2, 3 years of your trading. Okay, you rather want to take these trades. Of course, it's not looking as beautiful as this one. Of course, this is maybe, I don't know, 3 times as big as this run. But this is the more this is like the safer run to catch. Okay? That's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't pick the top in a bullish intraday market. Obviously also consider what the high time frame is saying. Obviously we were bearish, but intraday still was bullish. So you rather want to first focus on intraday order flow and then on high time frame order flow. Okay, and if you have an intraday and a trade that is in alignment with intraday order flow, okay, that's nice, perfect. If it's against high time frame buys but you're still in alignment with intraday order flow, that's still good. If your intraday order flow is in alignment with higher time frame order flow, bro, that's perfect. A plus 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 setup. Okay, these are the type of trades that you want to take, and that are more likely to reveal and transpose into the market like this run. Okay, then that's the type of environment, that's where you can consistently trade these runs. To do it against intraday order flow, maybe it takes you like 2 or 3 more years to be consistently picking these trades. Okay, so that's definitely something to learn. Don't pick the top in a bullish market and don't pick the bottom in a bearish market. To learn that lesson, I don't know, it took me like 1.5 years, I guess. Something than more than a year, definitely. Because I was the one who's trying, or was trying to yeah, pick these kind of reversal trades, and I burned myself. Maybe you do better than me in this scenario, but I burned myself. I learned the lesson. I'm not trying to do that yet. Okay? Maybe in the future. But yeah, that doesn't fit my personality, and that's a more safer way to to trade. Okay? I guess that's already it for today, guys. I gotta go somewhere. I get to close it early today. Definitely see each other tomorrow after CPI. That's going to be interesting. Tomorrow and Thursday, PPI. Okay, both very interesting and promising days. Okay, including Friday as well. So check out live stream tomorrow and the following days. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and I catch you guys tomorrow. Be safe.